And good evening, all. Welcome back to another playthrough live and exclusive to YouTube. I am your host, Swishbone, for the remainder of the evening. For those of you who've never been here before, this channel, we mostly play games blind, give our live reactions and plenty of bad jokes and banter in the chat box that way. So get your comments in there and I'll do what I can to interact with all of you people. For those of you who've been here previously watching me lose my minds, I play lots of Shin Megami Tensei and Persona games. Maybe you watch me really get ragey and angry at failing on Crash Bandicoot, Quadrilogy and the Sonic Adventure Duology, as you hit on the weird streams like Doki Doki Literature Club and Song of Memories, or even some of the classic Twitch streams way back in the day with the likes of Forza 4 and Final Fantasy 7. Either way, a huge, colossal welcome back to all of you. Without all of you people, both new and old, well, this channel, it would be active, but nowhere near as interactive or as reactive, so one more time, the chat box is that way. Get your comments in there. We've already got Joe Dude jumping in saying, good evening, hope you're all doing good. I do so hope the same. It is Friday, it is the end of the week, and we are on the surface of the sun here on Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 2 on the PlayStation 2. And a quick reminder, I'm now in control of Seraph, the unusual life form fused from Sura and from Surf in the last game. We've also got Gale and Cielo in the party. A little bit of level grinding off screen to be a bit stronger. Whether we're going to be strong enough to beat any of the bosses tonight is going to be another matter. I'm expecting to come across a couple. But for now, let's go deeper into the... As I say, apparently this is the surface of the sun. Looks far too cool to me, but what do I know? I've never been to the heart of a star. Meanwhile, also, hello to Queen in the chat. Good evening to you. How are you doing? And it's always good at the weekend, Joe. You are not wrong. Right, that looks like a damaged floor, so I wonder if I've got any of those items that I need. Yep, you're here somewhere. I know what I'm looking for. I've just got to find it. That's the one. Thank you very much. This will allow us to explore this area. And it would appear that all that's done is give us a straight line. Gurum, Kala and Scardy. You can have a Pterodyne. And you can have a Zondyne as well. Tell you what. Welcome back to SMT, people. We are back with the legendary and extremely annoying battles. I do love that victory pose when you win in human form with Seraph, though. So it's like it's quite elegant, but not quite beautiful, if you know what I mean. Here we are. We're out of control. Not a good start. Try the next one. 812. Wow. Don't hold back there, Gale. Don't hold back. SMT, how many battles would you like? Yes. Can't even bother with this fight. That move is very, very expansive. So I only like to use it on enemies where they don't really have a weakness. Because enemies with no weaknesses are very, very annoying. Kind of like these routes that you come down where there's no way out. Or no obvious way out, anyway. We got the first strike for the first time in a while, that's good. So I really like these kind of like old school designs that they've got for the demon forms, where they're like much more like blocky. I won't say low res, but there's certainly... Oh, right, hang on. The core shield effect has ended. Give me a second, I need to get one of them back on. If you don't have the core shield active, the floors that are red drain your health very, very quickly. Oh, we found a... Oh, a Soma. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, please. Yes, in Persona 3, Athena was actually a really, really useful enemy. Here, not so much. Right, so evidently there's not much point to this room area, is there? So we do it. This is, in many ways, this is almost like what Soul Hackers 2 tried to do. Right at the end, for those of you who were there for that stream. Oh, that's irritating. Oh, clinging on to life by the skin of our teeth here. Not anymore, we're not. Fortuitously, Argila has Medea on, so we can restore our health, always right in the world. And I might, ironically, very quickly back to the main area, just so I can take advantage of the cheap restore option. While I got the chance, actually, if this guy sells any of the items I need for lifting myself off the floor, neutralising the damage areas, might be worth picking some up. Yeah, check out the funky music, people. Yep, that's what I was after. Worth 30,000 to get those in the box. Have I got anything that I can sell? I don't. Oh, I've got a Jasmine. That'll do. Made all my money back. That's business for you. So for those of you who have played SMT games, you know full well that this is the kind of like edgy music that SMT's become known for. Speaking of SMT, I have done a test using my software to get some footage of SMT4. I literally recorded myself on the title screen, that's all I've done. I've not seen the story, not checked anything out, nothing like that. I've literally just checked the title screen, recorded fine, everything seems okay. So when we finally get around to doing that one, everything should be flawless with any luck. Considering when I did Soul Hackers, the sound was quite choppy because of the way I was playing it. Things have been made a lot better. Nice and easy. Next. What a time for it to finish. Literally just as I get to the end. That was well timed. Nothing wrong with that. The only thing that makes those fights annoying are the Kuka Phalans. They have a lot of resistances and it's a real nightmare to beat them. They're a massive pain in the arse. And they don't give much experience either, so there's not much point fighting them. Ah, pick a route, any route. But first, fight a lot of enemies. So, advice for anyone who's thinking of playing an SMT game, be prepared to do a lot of battling. You're going to be kept battling for a long time. Nice one, needed that. Right, let's go forward. Right, okay. I apologise to the menu management people. Unfortunately, this is one of those things with this game. You've got to take advantage of that as best you can. Yes, that's abusing save states, I know. I could have fought my way through them, to be honest. I probably could have done it. Right, I've already been down that way, so let's go this way. Ah, we have 2 doors. Well, to be fair, Joe, it's actually not quite ambush. I mean, to be fair, we've actually had a decent run with the enemies. It's just that I've had a chance to act first. It's when you don't get the first attack, that's when you're ambushed. And in SMT games, that happens a lot, so you just have to get used to it. So if you are, I was at a convention in Newcastle, and I was like talking to some fellow fans of Persona and games like that. And I was mentioning how I like Shin Megami Tensei more these days, because I like the dungeon crawling element. And someone was just saying to me, you don't like games, you like suffering. And I'm just like, play a real SMT game, you casual. Says the guy who played all the Persona games before he touched any SMT, so he's got no dog in this fight whatsoever, kind of thing. But it was just like having a bit of fun with each other, and everyone just found it a laugh. Is that what I think it is? Oh, excellent! Nice, a place where we can actually do some, level grinding. That's kind of cool, actually, not having to go all the way back all the time. And we've got a treasure... Ah, well time to end, wasn't it? Go on, then what have we got here? Another chakra pot, excellent. Now you know why I bought so many of these, people. Now you know. Right, so what's through the other door? I want to find out. Oh, that's irritating. Right, plan B. Oh, she survived. Right, you just wasted your turn. That was a pretty good experience, that, because of the double fight. Right, before I go through here, what's this door got behind it? Ah, a way down. Okay. Yep. And there's a trap to keep you back in. So, that's why I did that. It's not cheating, it's being intelligent with your navigation. That's what I tell myself. Is it a good excuse? Maybe. Do you all believe me when I'm saying I'm being genuine? No, of course you don't. Why would you believe me? Because you all know full well that I am a scrub who likes to find their way through things. Right, there's a save point here. That tells me we're about to come into a major conflict. And as we're on the sun, so far I've encountered very few enemies that are using much in the way of fire moves. And that makes me nervous. So I might try and have a few skills balanced around for it. So if I go to set, for example, I'm pretty sure I've got... Yeah, I've got like Ice Drain and Fire Drain. I think Fire Drain would be useful here. And I'm also going to put Boufflar on. If it's the one that goes in the front of the console, Joe, for €20, yeah, I think you have done a decent deal there. I believe what you'll need to do is plug it into the front USB port. I think that's how it works. And then it has the HDMI that you plug in from there. And as long as you've got it set to, I think it's the YPBBR mode, basically known as components. If you have it as that, then you'll have a chance quite easily, from what I understand. It's a pretty good one to have. Oh, that was lucky, it didn't attack our neighbours. In the past, that's caused some major problems. Oh, it's still alive, wow. Ah, that's the way it works, yeah. I think what it does, I think as long as you choose, before you put a game in, as long as you choose YPBBR mode, you'll be fine. Because I actually did used to capture directly from a PlayStation 2. Because I had the cables, the component cables, which were designed to put it in. I don't think you'll need to, Joe. You might, if you don't get any signal at all, then you might need to, yes. But I think as long as you do it before you start playing, it should be fine. I'm pretty certain it'll be that mode, purely because that mode, YPBBR, was the way around the PlayStation 3 encryption, before everyone realised that apparently as long as you use a HDMI splitter, that also gets you around the HDMI encryption for a PS3. And if that's true, I actually would like to get an old school PS3. And you might wonder why. Why would I want to buy an old school PS3? Well, it's simple. The first generation PlayStation 3s, they had a feature where you could essentially play PS1 games emulated in 480p, and that's the highest quality you could get outside of the ROMs that have been recently remastered on the PlayStation Plus Premium service. So it'd be a way to play some proper old classic PS1 titles and do them really good justice. Ooh, we have a crossroads and a door. Right, I don't fancy the door. That one being right behind the fencing has me nervous. Yeah, that one's not worked. Let's go this way. Right, yeah, so that one takes you back here. I know this is cheap, but it works. Interesting, this takes me to a new corridor. Okay, what have we got back here? Oh, you still have a piece of the PS3, Joe. Let's say if you got the thing is, the reason why I want the very first generation is all PS3s, to my knowledge, have the ability to emulate PS1 titles. But if you have the very first generation PS3 with the 4 USB ports on the front, that actually has built into it PlayStation 2 architecture, which allows you to play PS2 games as well without having to change your console. So if you have essentially one of those, a PS5, you've technically got all 5 generations of PlayStation in two consoles. A strange presence can be felt beyond the door. I think we've got a boss fight coming.
One thing. It's eat or be eaten. Eat or be eaten.
Oh, what the hell? It's a zebra wearing a straitjacket? What's this music? Let's get our hands up, people. Ah, we've identified your weakness. That's helpful. Okay, that might have been a fire elemental move, and if that's the case, if I'm right, I might be in a position to stun lock the boss. You like the electric guitar in the background, do you, Joe? It is pretty awesome, actually. It's cool.
That hurts.
Right. Evidently he's realised that we know his weakness. So with that in mind, I'm going to taunt you. Yeah, that's right, I'm taking your defense down.
How'd you like it? Medium? Rare?
You can do that all day, mate. As long as I keep using fire drain, you're buggered. I could have it now where I literally put it on like, I could literally do it where I don't even use any magic other than that one. Ah, meanwhile, Bahamut Zero checking in. Good evening, teammate. How are you doing? Saying it's pretty neat, and also hey to me. Well, hey to you too. How are you doing? You're not wrong. The character designs are getting.
Leave me alone! Eat or be eaten!
Psycho Raid. Oh, here we go.
Burn to ashes!
I love that. Gives himself extra press turns. Uses a move I drain. We just use Ice Drain, so we're going to attack instead. No, I'm just going to punch him. I'm just going to Eastern Plug him. Oh, ironically, the physical attacks are more dangerous. I might as well not bother using Buffalar. It's not strong enough. It's like, if you're editing a video while listening to my dulcet tones, Queen, you're better than most people on Earth. I'm amazed that anyone has the concentration to be able to do that. I'm impressed.
You won't devour me!
And right now, mate, you won't hurt me either. It's a compliment of sorts, Queen. You're welcome to that one. I mean, this fight's become like it's one of those where I'm being the bastard. There he goes. Nice. Experience all round. That's fantastic news. We've got 3 attribute points. Vitality times 2 and magic. That'll do nicely. Gale spat something out. I suppose my head collects items as well as formulates strategies. Receive great chakra. Thank you, Gale. Oh yeah. CL's body is overflowing with power, and his look increased. Brilliant. Roland's stats increased. Data, huh? Then is there any difference between this object and myself? We got a revival gem, that could come in handy. Thank you. Do a quick change of the skills. Yeah, if it's not much heavy stuff, then that's kind of cool. I see a loot piece. A strange object hovers in midair. Touch it. Did you mean touch myself or touch the case? I don't know which one it's going to be here. And we have received a Manjusaka. Ah, yes, the plants. They're very, very rare and they sell for a lot of money. That's awesome. What I need is a large data node, because that'll allow me to be able to go back. What's this? I had no choice. He was going to shoot Surf, so to be honest, I didn't like that little girl. Those eyes. It was all for Surf. What have I done? I'll tell you what you did, Argila. You were awesome. That's what you did. You were absolutely fan-bleeding-tastic. I'm loving the low-res nature, by the way. I don't know if you can see it, but literally look below where Sarah's looking now. Look at the low-res graphics of the base of that little tentacles, and you can really see it. And yeah, wouldn't it be cool if you could float around like that in Nocturne? To be fair, this is the only time you can do it. I'll be blatantly honest here. Oh, what the... are we in the Wizard of Oz all of a sudden? Let's follow the yellow brick road. Am I the only one seeing this? We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Nocturne. Or something, I don't know. By the way, feel free to roast me in the chat for that one, people. Not that you guys need any excuse. Oh no, it's Marder. Marder and Lilith. Oh, jeez. Right, this could be a major, major pain in the ass. Right. Let's quickly... This is where I really could have done with keeping fire drain active. I'm almost certain of it. Weakness is ice, though, so we can get an extra move from him, which is kind of useful. The only thing I've got is Bouffalard, which is not brilliant, but it'll do the job. Ooh. Interesting, I've already got him on the rocks. Let's gamble on lightning. Yep, that's a repel. Oh, not good. Alright, these are physical guys. Okay, the physical I can kind of get around by using Innovate. Severely weaken their attacks. That's a great start. Yeah, Lilith could be a major problem, I agree with you. And that's not going to help much either. Meanwhile, I don't even know how to pronounce that name. Saying skill issue. You're not wrong. You aren't wrong. You are not wrong. We have a major skill issue here, and now we're all charmed. This is going to be a case of wait for death, I think. But luckily, I've done a recent state save, so I can reload. Oh yeah, buff the enemy. Why not? That's a good idea. Yeah, we're in serious bother now. And then heal the enemies too. So let's see how long this lasts, people. Let's ride this out. Because this is the SMT experience now. This is SMT. This is what happens. There's one. Okay, one down. Next. No, we're still alive. Two down. Okay. Now, here's the question. Can we make a quick retreat? Let's give it a try. Nope, dumbfounded. So much for that strategy. But there's a charm. That's not going to make much difference there because I can't do much in this one. Now they've tended to find me again. So here we go. Let's ride this out, people, and then I'll F3 it. Yep, there we go. So all we have to do is that. The RNG gods were not impressed. No. Right. Well, it seems that lightning is the big one here. So what I need to do, realistically, if I'm going to start this, I'm actually going to find out what your weaknesses are. Weakness is Expel. I've not got any moves for that, unfortunately, which is rather frustrating. Let's get a press turn. Well, that's where the RNG gods went in our favour. That was actually very positive. I'm actually quite happy about that. Right, a weakness was holy, wasn't it? So I'm just going to physically hit her for now. Right, if you quickly use a Elect Drain, this could possibly work. Oh, not enough to consume him, damn it. Yes, Mitsuru's favourite move. The enemy is frightened. Oh, they're both frightened. Fantastic. Yep, so having taken the piss out of me with the RNG, I've then got positive RNG. Yay, Ice Master as well, so when I next get the chance... Oh, that's very useful. That is perfect timing. And instead... For now, I'm going to take this off because it's an all move. I've got it available for when I need it. Also, Gila, do me a favour, will you? Thank you. One of my friends at Comic-Con, oddly enough, Queen, was saying that when they played Persona 3 through, Mitsuru had a habit of spamming Ice Break. Ah. The Mabuff Dying combo. The Cocytus combo. What the hell is the Cocytus combo? Oh, it's a mega damage for ice. That's kind of useful, actually. Right, well, in the interim, what we want to do here is just try picking them off as best as we can. Mazziodine, we don't need that. Not yet. Can't remember. I'll need to do it. In fact, I'm going to do it one more time because I've got a memory like a sieve. I don't know if she drained ice. Yeah, she's strong against it, but she doesn't drain it, so that's okay. I can work with that. Yeah, if you want to fix Mitsuru using Marin Karin or what's it called, Ice Break and everything every turn, best advice I can give you: use Tactics version, use Tactics option, and put her to heal support. If you put her to heal support, she will do it every time. She will literally switch the move. And no worries, if you're happy about Reload, glad to hear it. And hopefully, I'll be back. I'll still be online when you're done. Enjoy your rest of your shift, I guess. Meanwhile, that's what I was looking for. This ache. That's fine, you can keep doing that all day as far as I'm concerned. Oh, not enough, damn it. That was my own fault. I set that one up myself. That was very much a not paying attention brain fade moment. Still. Argio's stats have increased as well. That's excellent news. Very pleased about that. Go on then, what's we got here? Got a revival gem. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Oh, hello. Is that a main area? I think it is. A large data node. Fantastic. That's what I wanted. A couple of reasons for that. First, means I can do a proper hardcore save, but it also means what I can do now is actually go back to the main teleport area, because I should be able to come back. Just in case, I'll do a quick state save. But I don't believe that I'll be stuck here. I've just realised one of the things he's got is the fire skills, and I've not taught him any of the major fire skills. The problem is I don't see it as an option that's available. 1 second. Right, ironically, I need to learn the worst ice move with him, so I can get him learning the fire skills. You might wonder why I want him learning the fire skills. The reason for it is that the move he has is an all fire move, which is mega damage, and by learning the fire moves, I can get him access to fire boost and fire amp, which will make those very, very useful. But in the interim, let's sell some stuff to this guy. So I've got a couple of flowers I can sell. So you can see Manjisaka sells for 112,000, which is amazing. Oh, I can choose a power data, a vital data, or a magic data. Gotta be a vital data. And then in the interim, going back this way again, we now have sure I had another one here. I did a moment ago. Where'd it go? I didn't just have the manager's Saga. There it is, a Jasmine. Might as well sell them. They're not doing anything elsewhere, and it's money I've now got available. So with that, what I really could do with doing is getting access to some of these. $300,000 is going to be worth it. So that's kind of helpful. Now fingers crossed I'll be able to quickly use the teleport option and go back to the next node. There we go. So that puts us back here now and we're in a better position. And you can see where we're at. What's through this door then? Oh, what the? Oh, wow. This reminds me a lot of the ending area to Persona 2 Eternal Punishment. That's what I'm getting flashbacks to here. We've got one Marder and we also have a Lilith. So for now, I'll give her a physical hit just because I can. Big difference made right there. Huge difference. And we just managed to stun her as... Oh, she's running... No, no, get back here. Oh. You coward. Yes, people, the Mega 10 experience is back. Yeah, to be fair, I'd use Megiddo if I was her too. Oh, that's annoying. You're robbing my press turns off me. You robbed me of my press turns. Why did you do that for? I'm gonna take a big risk here. Didn't quite work the way I wanted it to, but I'll take it. I wanted to use Maziodyne and healed the entire party. Yay, there we are. Ice Spirit mastered, that's what I wanted. So I need to go back to the save point now, believe it or not. One problem with this game, you do have quite a lot of backtracking to do. Yeah, there's no... I thought I might have a way straight onto the bridge there, but there wasn't. Okay, that's got to be the longest I've been able to walk across the corridors in SMT Digital Devil Saga 2 without getting into a random battle. I'm actually quite impressed. Meanwhile, good evening to you, Avian. How are you doing? You say you're here now, that's absolutely fine. What did you miss? You missed a very interesting boss fight against a fire zebra, is probably the only way I can describe it. You also saw some true SMT RNG difficulty spike. But I'll tell you what, it was awesome. I wasn't going to be able to finish him, so better to take the L on that one. Nice one. So Seraph has access to Bufudine now as well, which is awesome. Tremendously helpful. How have you been anyway? So I now need to get him to learn the most basic fire skills, because with that, I'll be able to go back and take advantage. So I can get Ice Magic all the way to difficulty or ailment. Null Nerve. Yes, Null Nerve. I want that. Null Nerve will mean that we be able to stop a load of the status changes, which could be massively vital. Oh, well, yep, I can understand the Beagle hating that avian, but I'm good that she's in good health. That's amazing. That's so cool. But yes, the doggos aren't exactly fond of the vets. My mom's, when she was still about, hated the vets. That's no different to humans and dentists, I suppose. Ah. This is where I really could have done with having Null Nerve. See, this is the problem. You can't get around it. You know, it's like, yeah, but this is why I don't like being taken advantage of like that. It's just so annoying. Oh, well, it caused them damage at least, but it's not what I wanted to do. Oh, thanks for throwing away all my money, you idiot. And he's reverted, which is no good either. Right, if all you're going to do is spam status moves, then it's going to be impossible to win the fight. That's good though. That's fine. Take all their attacks down. And finally, we've got away. See, now that's unfortunate. When you get yourself in a position where you get ambushed like that, and for some reason I don't know any way to counter it. I've been raising my agility. I've been equipping many things that are meant to decrease the odds of that happening, but it just doesn't take place at all. So I mean, I never get the initiative. I never get the initiative. It's not balanced at all. The one thing I never get is the initiative. Or it seems like it, anyway. Yep, thank you for the heals. Now get off my battlefield, you stupid idiot. Get lost. I'm having full healing, thank you.
You stupid lazy he-hos! You're so ignorant! Do you remember the number of answers you hold correctly? If you want to see me, then get 100 questions right and bring the certificate, ho! Bring some curry bread too, he-ho! You hear me out? Frost, he-out!
Okay, apparently I need to get 100 correct answers from Jack Frost. He randomly turns up and you have to answer questions based on the games.
Okay, you asked for it.
Oh, it's Samael. I remember this enemy being quite annoying in the original Digital Devil Saga. I'm sure they were quite annoying in this enemy. Yeah, they're only weak, really, to Expel. Although fire, ice, and wind will do damage too. Oh, that's annoying. I knew there was a reason why they were annoying, and now I remember it. Yeah, they've afflicted 2 of us. Oh, now they're just going to cast Madoon. Yeah, that's why I hate this enemy. That's why I hate them. If you're going to spam instant death attacks, I'm getting out of here. See ya. Not having that. If you're going to RNG me with instant kill moves, I'm going to be RNGing you by fleeing the battlefield. Yes, it's cheap, but it works. Now, we might be ambushed with no time to transform, I'm just going to simply run away. Ah, no you don't. And say, if you're going to give me a ridiculously high encounter rate of enemies like that, I'm just going to rebalance the game by abusing save states. Yes, it's a scrub move. No, I don't care. You say that Samael reminds you of Shenron. Shenron? What, is that a reference to something? I've not seen that one before, Joe. Shenron. I just wonder if anyone has any moves that could be from Nulling Curse. Is that on here? No. No, it doesn't look like it. Seraph doesn't have it anyway. Yeah, Argila has it, so I could always bring Argila back to the party and give her a chance. He has Void Expel, but he has it the other way around. Yeah, there's only Argila that has it. Right, I'm going to fix that. Ah, it's Dragon Ball Z. Right, that explains it. I was thinking, I'm like, no, don't know that one. Oh, I need to learn one of these first to unlock the route, which is really irritating. You've not got any other route available, whereas you, on the other hand, why couldn't they equip Death Resist or any of the moves from you then? That's Void Death. And that's Void Expel. Right, learn that one. I want Void Death. Meanwhile, you also had Death Resist as a skill apparently. If that's the case, you're having that fit. Ah, Electric Resist. Yeah, increases tolerance to death attacks. He was the only one that was killed. Shows how effective that is. It's completely useless. It doesn't work. So what I should do is I should also get Gale learning Electric, but I can't. Yeah, increases tolerance to death attacks. Not only does he get hit by Blood Curse, he gets hit by the instant kill attack Madoon. So it shows how, as I say, useless it was. Ah, okay. Let's try this. One down. Next. 2 down. Nice. Right. So far, people, you're watching a skill stream, it seems. I'm currently getting new skills. Every time I've got a skill, I've got to go back and learn a new one. It's probably a bit reductive to you, all this.
We have the advantage.
We have the advantage, do we? Okay. Because these guys repel all physical, which makes them extremely annoying. You see, that's why I hate those kind of moves. It's so irritating. Back on your feet, you stupid punk. Letting a creature like that finish you off, you should be ashamed of yourself. Keeling over to an instant death attack. You know damn well that the RNG for those is never good enough. You should have dodged that, you idiot. Should be ashamed of yourself. Call yourself a demon and you let yourself get keeled over by that? You're a disgrace to that uniform, mate. So I get access to fire boost. So if I can get Void Death learned, I'll use that and it'll make things a lot easier. Because it will also cancel press turns. Right. First things first. Yes, I am stating my way back to this. If they're going to spam me with charm, I'm going to cheat the rules. That's fine, thank you. If you're not going to be able to finish her off, I will. There we go. Thank you. Pleasure doing business with you. Like, if I was playing SMT5, I'd literally hit a shoulder button and be able to go back to the save point to do all this stuff. But because it's not a modern game, you don't have that facility. Right, if we have the advantage, let's do what we can to take as much of that advantage as possible. It's annoying that that didn't frighten her. Normally, whenever they basically have their strong attack repelled back at them, you can see how it's made. She's now got the spots over her head. That means she's afraid. And that means that she's viable to be consumed. It's one of the more interesting features of this game. It's one of the more interesting mechanics. I do kind of like it. It's just that the only thing I will say... Oh, damn it, that's the wrong door. I came through the wrong door. Oh, no. If we're not going to do any damage to you, I'm not fighting you. If we're not going to be able to cause any damage, I'm not wasting my time. I think Expel is its only weakness, but it's not an instant kill move like the death moves are. Madoon and Muda, they can kill you instantly, whereas the Expel, the holy moves, they can only reduce your HP by a certain amount, which is both annoying and a good feature at the same time, because it means that you're more likely to hit with it, I suppose. I don't need those points. Those points weren't needed at all. You say Seto Kaiba wants his persona back. Meanwhile, good evening, Irish Jack. How are you doing? Just seeing you now. You've been watching another stream, have you? Hope you enjoying it. Well, at least we didn't actually give her anything this time. That's very true. Yep, Arista Jack. Seto Kaiba says, screw the rules, I have money. It's like money wins all. That's the way he plays. I mean, I will say, at least we're getting some grinding done here tonight, but that wasn't really my plan. My plan wasn't to grind tonight. That was not in the design. I can say that for free. Oh, what's the secret mantra got me? It has... Ah, that's where you can learn certain ice magic skills, ironically, which could be useful. Let's over out the save while we can. I get the feeling that's going to be wishful thinking, Queen. Doggo wants their master. Or mistress. Or whatever term you want to use. Right, let's set controls to the heart of that place over there. Nope. I am not having that. I don't care if this means I've got to go back and deal with what I've already done. I am not getting stun locked by status effects. I'm not having it. I absolutely refuse. I will not be stun locked by that kind of crap. I'm not having it. That's not a challenge, that's cheap. There we go. Right, now that we've got Void Death, that's definitely going on here. That can go on in place of... Just in case it gets an attack in afterwards, I don't want to lose it. So I'm actually going to take off. This might be controversial. I'm taking off the healing move because I'm going to take a gamble. Right, first of all, good. I don't mind not having the initiative, but when that happens and you get stun locked by status changes, I've got a major problem with it. The balancing isn't quite right for me when that happens. It's not very well balanced. And now that I've just done a quick save. This is where the rewind function that's on the PS1 games on the PlayStation 5 is brilliant. Where you can rebalance when things are being a bit too bullshit. You can rebalance the game a bit better. So I can just go like that. I'm not gonna get stun locked with status moves. I'm not having it. Again, I wouldn't mind it as much if there was like a easy way around like sorting it out, but I don't think there is. I'm not getting stun locked with weaknesses either. Advantage of playing on PC, people. You can rebalance the game when it's being unfair. So I wouldn't mind, but I've got characters that are really quite fast. So I don't know why I'm not getting the initiative that much. I should be. I should be getting the initiative a lot more than I am. But for some reason, I'm just not getting my luck on it at all. Nope. I want at least 2. Two off the battlefield will do. Interesting. I've got my skills back. I've just seen that my skills are still at master status, so I can't use them anyway, which is really frustrating. So. No, I am not getting... I'm not losing the initiative and being status changed every time. I'm not having it. interesting. They had a chance to take advantage of a stun lock, then they didn't. I don't quite know why they didn't do that. That's strange. I'm a bit surprised by that. And yeah, Avian already made the joke about the follow the yellow brick road. I'm a bit confused by it myself, to be honest. I'm a bit confused. Now, what I find that one I was looking at, which had null nerve. Also, have a set void death on. Yes, I have. Right, at least I've got somewhere to counter Samael, potentially. So let's try that again. Bit of a sound glitch then. One I was learning. Yeah, that's the one I want to learn. Because it has null nerve. And I want null nerve. Simple as that. To her. Death repel wicked curse. I don't want that. Right, just so I can get you to learn. Just so I can get you to learn status elements. Because I need you to learn void or resist nerve. So I can at least remove your weakness. And because of that, ironically, what I should be doing. No, I don't want to do that. Going back to the mantra for Gale. He's weak to lightning, I think. Just double check. I thought it was really cool, actually, Arista Jack. I thought it was a really interesting idea. It's a bit of an unusual design, but Caddy always had that kind of style to him. A bit surprised he's gone for a NTSC version, though, considering that he's from the UK. I find that a bit strange. Why is the electric hidden off down there? It shouldn't be, but it is for some reason. Fine, I'm going to have to learn this terrible set. Because I need to get it. This is the problem with this game, I think, in terms of like understanding it. I think the way you get to your skulls is very difficult to figure out. I've never been a fan of skull trees. I've never been a fan of them unless you've got a map that tells you exactly what you're going to learn. You can find yourself pretty much screwed over really easily. I've never been a fan of it. Oh well, that'll help. That's a big help. So if it works like that, then that's fantastic. That's awesome news. Rescued that from the jaws of death. Oh. Excellent. Back down again, people. So if you get an idea of how you can get your skulls, at least this is one way you can do it. It's just being able to get the, I'd say the mantra by consuming your enemies. That's the skill part of it. Because what I want to do is I want to get I want to try and get Gale to get through all the lightning moves, because then he can learn electric resist and cover off his weakness. See, Void Panic and Void Nerve. They were pretty good. As for you... So far tonight, people, you've literally been watching me grinding. In terms of progress, we've not made anywhere near as much as I would have liked. And for that, I can only apologise. So had I been at this area earlier and been able to offline grind it would have been a bit easier because I'd have known the kind of skills that I needed to acquire. And it's why I'm actually tempted to advocate that people use a spoiler-free guide when they play a game. Not so you know every single move that an enemy's going to use, but at least so you can like have some strategies, you know, in terms of what kind of moves you should have. Because I don't think there's enough times that you give them like the information you need. Back we go again, people. So once more, get more skills, it would seem. How many times are you sick of seeing the yellow road here, people? I know I am. Good thing is at least we've got some kind of strategy going, because I'm clearly not finding it easy, and this game's not easy. And I think what makes it more challenging is that it's not as simple to cover your weaknesses off. If you're playing like the Persona games, for example, it's quite easy to craft or fuse down a lot of resistance spells quite quickly, so you can cover off your weaknesses relatively short form. There's no such thing as that in games like the Devil Saga 2. It's much more challenging. It's good that the disc works on is region free and works on your Xbox One X. That's pretty awesome. So I'm sure you've been enjoying watching that, Alistair Jack. So if this game was to be remade for the modern era, like upscale released, like Nocturne was, I'd like to see a few quality of life changes to it. Mostly the speed and the navigation. And I think I'd also like to see a little more rebalancing in some of the skills. I mean, at least we don't have the inheritance side of it, but it would be nice to have a little more... I think a little more balance to the way the skill trees work. I think they're heavily skewed in one direction. And often it's difficult to establish what you need. That works. Hey, Roland. Roland walks up to surf.
Perhaps this will come in handy.
A chakra pot, that will come in handy every time. Definitely. That will definitely come in handy. Right. So unfortunately, once again, I've got these skills, and I'm going to need to go and replace them. Is Samael. Right, okay. Yeah, it's like literally ice and it's ice and wind are its weak point. Well, mostly weak points, the ones that will do the damage. Ah, Samael is frightened, is he? Now that's advantageous. If you can actually get the moves in play, you can absorb him. So that's the one thing I will say about this game. If you've got the right void or drain moves, you can actually, I won't say stun lock the enemy. That's not what you do. But you can actually make it so that you're in a position to make it very, very difficult for them, because they will get, like, you know, in that case, frightened, and that allows you to consume them. And being able to consume is how you get the Atma points, as they're known, to get your skills. You've just seen a difference there, Vijayaraja. That's really helpful, because Nerve is now I can actually set that to Seraph and Null Nerve, which could be massively important. And I'm going to put that in place of Innovate, actually. Because Innovate allows us to weaken the enemy's physical attacks a lot, which would be possibly useful against some enemies, but it's also very expensive, and being able to Null Nerve might help in terms of being able to resist status changes, because status changes are one of the biggest problems in this game. It's incredibly annoying to have status effects. Ah, the party's magic increased by 3, that's awesome. Null panic, null poison. So you can start making it so that the status effects are essentially blocked, which is fantastic news. It's what you want. Oh, Mar and Karin. We can learn Mar and Karin, people. We can pretend to be Mitsuru. Although, to be fair, I have seen a strategy of that kind work before. I've got a video on my own channel where Mitsuru pulled out Amar and Karin and hit the enemy. So, as much as I rag on that move, there are some games in the Megaton universe where that move is incredibly busted. Persona 3 is not one of them. Oh, it's frozen. Nice. I'm quite impressed by that. That lucky freeze was very important, being able to take him out without having to resort to other tactics. So, let's keep going. Another Samael. And once again, we've got the initiative. I'm happy with that. It's nice to see the tide turning in that respect. That could have been a total party kill. Not this time. Oh, not enough to finish him. I'm surprised. I'm a bit shocked by that. I thought that would have been enough to finish him off. Sail toss him into Seraph. Nice catch. Revival gem. Yep, that's good. Revival gem is good. Happy with that. Yeah, you can definitely see the lower res edges of these kind of drawings here, can't you, people? So what's through this side then? We're actually in another area. Ah, how ironic, it's a save point here. I was running back and forth to the one that I could constantly use when I didn't technically have to. But then again, it was worth it. Well, for once, it didn't work. That's good. Nice. Zionga, Bolt Flare, Electric Repel. We've made progress, people. Sorry to say it's taken a while, but we've made some progress. So I do apologise for that grindy nature. It wasn't by design. I wasn't trying to bore you all. I'll just do that naturally. Go on then, what we got here? Magic data ×2. Very nice. Wow, we've got 3 of these, so... I was hoping to do a little more damage than that. I'm quite annoyed. Still, that's come in handy. That should have finished her. I'm not happy about that. That should have finished her. Again, that should have finished her off. And that was all because he would not do as he was told and stop being charmed. I seriously can't stand charm as a status move. I can't stand it. It's overpowered. Right. You are mine. Oh no, pass your turns. I'm eating her. I'm having her for breakfast. Well, that's just frustrating. After all that, bleeding stomachache. That is RNG, and it's really irritating. That's RNG, and it's annoying as hell. I'll tell you what I might do. Because I'm getting fed up of being affected by status moves. I know exactly what I'm going to do because I'm fed up with it. Oh, null charm. Yeah, that really nulls charm. That's really nulling charm, isn't it? That's a real example of null charm. Null and null. Make it so it doesn't affect you. If it's not going to actually null the skill, don't call it null. Call it resist. If it's not going to null the status effect, don't call it null. Megidola. That was kind of disappointing. I expected more damage from Megidola. I'd have expected a better damage output than that. We've now got Samurai Calm available, which we're not going to use yet, but we've got it available. It does indeed like to lie, it would seem so anyway. But it's okay. I mean, I can only assume it's increasing resistance to it, but like I say, if that's all it does, then it should just call it resist it. It shouldn't call it null it. Like I say, it'd be nice to have a bit more balance. Okay. I'm going down this way because I want to get electric resist. That's the only reason I'm doing this. That gets the fire magic skills. That goes down towards ailments. I'll go with that one for now. I'm gonna say I don't mind the challenge. I really don't. But I'd like it to at least be somewhat on the side of fair. I mean, if I go to the skills again, I think it was one of the shield ones. Yeah, see, it says null nerve. Now the question is that I wonder if that's part of the problem. Is it because it's not a nerve attack? Because I don't think that there's enough to actually say exactly which moves are which. If you know what I mean. Which moves fall under nerve attacks. That's part of the problem. Unless, because this might be the issue. I might have mistaken it for something else. See, that's curse, mute, stun sphere, neural shock. Yeah, they're panic, and then there's charms. I think it might be charm, but that might be the issue. And if that's the issue, then that's fine. I can work with it. But ironically, I can play that card as well. So if I go to the skill tree again. Get mantra. It says null panic and null poison. That's got ice resist, so that's a useful one. Yeah. I reckon it's possibly going to be that one, Matuki or Mutki. Because that one's got null panic and null poison. It's like, that explains it. Because it's not a nerve attack. That must be things like what's Tentrafu, maybe? That's probably a nerve attack, or that could be a panic attack. I mean, that's part of the issue sometimes. It's tricky to know which ones they fall under, because there's no... Unless you search a guide up online, of course. Unless you're searching up a guide, it doesn't really make it clear. So we're on another yellow brick road here. And over there is a piece of loot. Marder and Lilith. Okay. Right, you see, I managed to charm them, but the problem is that she resists it. Now, if I'm careful, I might be able to still use this to my advantage. Now, there's their press turns gone. So that was kind of a pointless turn in many ways. No one really won from that turn, did they? Could have done with one of them being taken advantage of with that, but never mind. However, let's try this again. One of them's been charmed. And that's their move off the table. Nice. I'm going to raise our defense from that as well. Oh, physical attacks have improved, which is kind of pointless because he drains physical, so that's almost trolling you in a way. Yep, so a law definitely works. Right, okay. Agility, and vitality. That's where I'm going to play it. So there's definitely some use from it, to say the least. Right, so what's up here then? Okay, I'm going to F1 this just in case it's a secret boss fight. It's not Murder Rock. Murder Rock? What? What the hell is Murder Rock? Ah, it's death, high odds, and all reusable. Oh, wow! I wonder if that's Mamadoon, basically. If that's Mamadoon, that could be amazing. Nah. You're alright. That's good. I like that. So it's interesting with all like the. I don't want to say the yellow brick road allegory, but it's kind of cool that we've got about Murder Rock could come in real handy, depending on the enemies we face. And oh, hello, a save point and a heal point. Oh, do you know what I said before? That could come in real handy. Let's give it a try. Now that I could get behind. For level grinding, that'd be amazing. Now, what I need to do here, very quickly, is have a look at my skills, because if I've now got Mamudo equipped, I can get rid of it. I'd much rather use a free move, which I can reuse, than a skill like that. There's no point. So if I go to Cielo, yes, he's got Mamadoon. What's the point in him using it? When instead, I can give him something much more useful. Like I say, I could give him Madeira, I could give him Dioran or Mediorama. Or I could also give these, could be useful. Cure Stun, Cure Curse. I've already got that one, but I could also put Void Panic or Void Nerve. So I put Void Panic on there. I've got that alongside Voiding Death. And also Electricity Drain. So he's a good all-rounder, basically. Well, as I say, Bahamut, it's not a case of it... you say you don't think it lies, it's more like it's brutally honest. Welcome back. I just think it's like... I get the feeling it's one where I'm not really comprehending which of the skills fall into which tree. So I might be thinking Charm falls under Nerve, which you think it makes sense because you're losing your sense, losing your nerve, but it also would make sense in a way under Panic, wouldn't it? Grab some water for a second, guys. Do apologise.
Okay, you asked for it.
Looks like we've got the initiative here, so that's kind of helpful. It might feel like compulsion, but I don't know if that's one of the actual skill trees available. I mean, if it was under Mind, then that would make sense for sure. You are not going to be healing the enemy or attacking me. I'm not going to allow it. Well, I'm surprised that didn't hit. I'm surprised, but very positively so. That's extremely unlikely. Your history. That's right, get off my battlefield. You're not welcome here. Oh, sweet. Argila's body is overflowing with power. Her magic increased. See, in terms of magic, she's absolutely amazing, Argila. Her stats are fantastic. Yes, I think that's the way that Guru Mancala has always worked, that kind of move, Avian. I'm not entirely sure why. It's just the way that I think it's Sri Lankan. His law, I think it's from Sri Lanka. It's just the way it seems to work. Ah, right, we're coming up to a boss fight, I can tell. One of you has been affected, you won't be happy about that. There we go, thank you. You can increase our physical attacks all you want, because quite frankly we don't want to use them. Physical attacks on you are a problem. Pass it back around the houses. Do it again, will you? Ah, so we've got Kichijo, Master, and Sociozo, Marin, Karen, Foul Breath, Void Charm, Void Poison. And our healers learn Palimpar, Stun Throws, and Void Panic and Void Nerve. Right. Because we just fought an enemy, I don't want to be in a position where I lose out here. So I'm going back purely so I can quickly recalibrate the skills. So I'm going all out. There's a point where I can heal, so I might as well take advantage. If we can get the enemies off my battlefield like that, we'll move it forward. Yep, restoration node, thank you very much, that's good. That's better. So I do think in this game experience is incredibly hard to come by. You don't seem to level up very easily in this game. And it's odd because I think we're in the final dungeon, yet the levels seem very, very low. I don't quite understand it. Meanwhile, Jack7 asking, can I shout out your brother's what? Reaction? What? No, I don't think so, mate. I think I've just taken a look at that. I'm like, yes, I see where you're going with this. Unusual thing to ask for a shout out for there, Jack. What's that about, Jack7? Very, very clever. Yes, thought I was born yesterday. No, thank you. Especially with the fact that you've managed to incur a very, very nasty attempt at a slur in the middle of that. Yeah. Nice attempt, my friend. Very, 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 very nice try. Good evening. Welcome. But kindly cut that out. It's not clever. It's not cool. And it's the kind of thing that can lead to you being blacklisted, shall we say. One and only warning, my friend. One and only. I don't know if you were attempting to try and make me say something to get my channel taken down or whatever the reason for it, but as clever an attempt as it was, ultimately it has been foiled. Because, as I've said before, I wasn't born yesterday, I'm not Darkside Phil, I don't blindly read comments, I get on with things. Oh, that's annoying, he got a critical. Oh, well, to be fair, it didn't do any damage because he missed, so... Okay, I could take that. Irritating, yes, but not too serious. I mean, I don't understand why people really think that kind of thing. You know, I'd say it's not clever. It's just... I don't understand why people think because, oh, it's the internet, I can say something silly. Just because you're online and you're behind an alias doesn't mean that it doesn't come back to bite you in the bottom. Too many people have thought they'd get away with things like that in the past. Oh, what the? Oh! We have an encode problem, people. We have an encode problem. Pardon me, I'm going to have to quickly reboot this. That's the first time that's happened. Maybe my computer got affected by the noise that was put forward. Luckily, I've only just done a very hard save. So, fortuitously, we should be on our way back. That's very frustrating. That is one of the problems that you have when you play via this kind of technology. You can have crashes and technical issues. They do happen. It's just the way the game goes. It's just one of those things. So, yeah, I'd say luckily I was able to... I've only recently done a hard save. I call it a hard save as it's on the actual card rather than my states. So, hopefully we won't have lost too much. Fingers crossed. But yes, a bit frustrating to see that happen. Say it's just one of those nuances and annoyances. You say, this is one of the reasons why a lot of people find it difficult to play older games, because the quality of life to get them working isn't always there. But as I say, unless you've got a copy on the PlayStation 2, and even then you're not safe from a game crash, are you? How many people have had the games fall apart because you've had the game going? You know, it does happen. So yeah, say, don't be like Jack 7, don't be an idiot. Sit in the chat, enjoy yourselves, get comments in there, but just because you're online, just because you're behind an alias... Oh.
Are you down, he-ho? Let's get started, ho! Which one of the these do you earn depending on the speed of battles?
On the speed of battles? I think it's AP. Okay, it's not AP. Is it money? Yeah, it is. Money. Yeah, hey. That's right, I can cheat.
I'll give you Firebomb, ho! Which he-hand has a blade when Nekomata attacks, ho?
I believe that she attacks with her right hand. No, apparently not. Is it both hands? No, it's the left hand. I always thought she spun around the clawed like that. I'm sure that's the way it went. Yep, save the game and save off, and there's a quote from a streamer. No, Bahamut. It's from Monami in Danganronpa 2.
What was Mick the Slug's Atma called?
Probably going to be either Borealis or Solar Eclipse. It's not going to be the top one. No, it's not Borealis. Is it Solar Eclipse? It was Solar Eclipse. I knew it was going to be one of them. I believe it's Cat's Eye. Power data increases your state, your power strength, and restores your HP and AMP. And I think Hollow Point's a type of ammo, so it's going to be Cat's Eye. If someone is at a minimum, hee-ho, what does it mean? HP's restored? No. It's likely to be status ailments. There we go. Hey, chakra drop.
When someone answers a hee-ho mad, how much money is 1 point?
I reckon it's going to be 1,000. I reckon it'll be 1,000. No, it's not, apparently. Is it 100? Yeah.
I'll give you luck data, ho.
Makatora. Makatora. I'm not sure. I don't think it's a lot. I'm gonna go with 20, but I reckon it's wrong. Nope. 50? Yeah, it's 50. Void Death prevents which ailments? Stone. Imagine God so you might. What else God does too? I think it's the quick ring. Angel's Atma. I think it's Maelstrom. Hey, Dekajara. Oh, I should know this. I should know this. Oh, that's interesting, Bahamut. You say it was 10 in Nocturne. Definitely a different mechanic here, wasn't it? I think it's Electric Shock, but it's not. Is it lightning? Is it lightning bolt? Yeah, it's lightning bolt. What's the wrong way? Odd morsel. Which terminal option is the cheapest? There's a terminal option for that? I just normally use restore all, and it does restore. So, the answer is none of them. But in terms of the cheapest, I reckon it's going to be HP. No, it's not. Is it uncurse? Yeah, it's uncurse. Which heat item can you sell with the plants? You can sell the others, but it's the item is it wants.
Do you he know the feline, ho? It has one white ear, yo. So which white he is the white one?
What? A white cat? Could be Cerberus, I suppose. Left paw? Nope, apparently not. Ears? It was right ear. I don't even know which one it was. That makes no... Sarah... Oh... Oh dear. She's not Angel, because Angel was the head of the Resistance. Not the Resistance, the enemy. Which one of these is, it's Hacking Disc, Tearing, or Karma? Well, you're getting Karma for your moves, so Karma Society makes the most sense, but watch it be wrong. Called it. Hacking Disc? There you go. Well, you've been throwing things at me with your left hand, so I'd say you're a lefty. It's the only way, I believe. Ah, so you're playing Nocturne at the moment, so that's why you've got it in your head. That makes perfect sense. Which has the lowest HP rate? It's the medical... I think it's the medical kit. There's 13 questions left, apparently. So yeah, so that happened. The SMT quiz. A lot harder than the one I did at the Sunnycon, I must admit. I had to tone the one at Sunnycon down. Mainly because there wasn't many people who turned up to the meet, so I couldn't ask all the stupid questions that piss people off. Let's try a murder rock. So in terms of being able to farm experience, that battle will be the best one in the world. Murder rock, go brr. Right, they've got the... Well, they've not got the initiative, so that's not exactly a good thing for them. I'm a bit disappointed by the amount of damage that causes. I've expected better. So let's see what happens now. Oh, what? Seriously? No, I am not having my entire party charmed. That is not happening. In the words of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, I refuse. There we go, get out of here. Yes, I know it's cheap to be able to just reset the battle, but I'm not having it. So when someone's charmed, Joe, what happens is they'll either do moves that benefit the enemy or attack your own party and you have no control. So if your entire party is charmed, you can't do anything. And it's really annoying. It's just really, I'd say it's a really irritating move. I just don't think it's very well balanced. I've always found it a bit too aggressive in the way it does things. Anyway, we managed to get through it. So for now, here's a question of what moves I can go for here. I'm tempted to put Ice Strain on in place of Horror, just so I've got Ice and Force. So I've got cover for Death, I've got cover for Electricity. And then on Seraph I've got cover I could really do with getting some cover moves. Probably for fire, actually. Fire would be a good one to cover off. Ah, there we are. That's what I was looking for. So if we have fire drain in place of critical, and then I might have void panic in place of a law, and void charm in place of... This is a difficult one. I might put void charm. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. You think it's best to East End Thug them? Yeah, well the thing about East End Thugging them is if there's more than one of them, they're going to charm you or lightning them. That's the problem. So, here we go. Let's see what we're up against now. Oh, what the fuck? What's Bats doing here?
You and I are the same. We devour others to live. We do whatever it takes to survive. You're the same as me.
Right. Okay, this is a fight I really don't want to have, but what can I do? Not sure what moves I'll go for. I'm going to try Force Repel. Just to give it a try. Ah, lightning is his weakness. Okay, that's a great start. That's awesome. At the same time, I'll do another Rakakarja then. Right, I could have really done with using Innovate. I just realised that Innovate would have been very useful in this fight. But it's too late to worry about that now. I mean, I could taunt him, but I don't want to, not just yet. I'm not saying... we remember fighting this guy in the original Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga, and it was a nuisance. So that definitely made a difference, using Rakakarja. This is where I really should have had a healing move, but I decided to be aggressive. And that might come back to bite me. There's not much I can do about it now. Let's try Bufudyne, see if he'll hit him. So before I do that, we'll do a quick reset function. Yeah, it doesn't really do much damage. Zeodyne is definitely the big killer.
We're the same. Just a minute.
Oh, here we go. He's going into rage mode. Wins. Ah, right. Okay. And now he's guarding. Oh. Oh, okay. That went better than I thought it would. So Pterodyne, it turns out, is a weakness when there is in that mode. I don't think it's a regular weakness, at least it shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not. He normally shields him, but then when he's in that mode. Haha. Yeah, you weren't expecting that, were you? Haha. Gonna see if fire does any damage to him. No, not really. Quite disappointing, actually, to be honest. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for that, Bahamut. Yep, physicals.
You should all be dead.
Well, we're not, so... Zoltsihana Bane? What? Oh, for funk's sake. I remember that from the original Digital Devil Saga. There's nothing you can do. I don't think there's anything you can do anyway. So all you can do literally is try attacking him. Then keep casting Force Repel. And I know that the bat moves, they very rarely hit anything, so the only thing I can really do here, in fact the best thing I can do, is pass turn and then attack again. It's interesting they got any weaknesses at all, Bahamut. That's the key thing. It's interesting. Yeah, they are definitely. Whenever your characters are basically in bat mode, they are far less useful. I think you just got to wait for it to wear off, because I don't think there's any way to cure it. At least I don't believe there is.
Boring. You're gonna be nice and cute.
Yeah, I had a feeling it'd do that. So I'm now completely hopeless. There's literally almost nothing I can do. So if he's guarding, then that could be useful. Right, I tell you what. Meanwhile, good evening, Uranus. Oh, thank you. I appreciate the sub there. Sorry about that. I've literally just been only seeing the chat. I've been too busy concentrating on the game. How are you doing? Good evening. Welcome to the stream from Germany, or Willkommen. One of the few words of German I know. So, apologies if I've made a massacre of your language there. Wasn't intentional, I assure you. Oh, I should have gone for lightning. Why did I do that? Never mind. Too late now. What I might do is, if I've got any actual... I've got a Thunder Rod. It's only light, though. Let's try it. Because now I can pass turn and go for Zeodine.
I'll shred you to pieces.
No, you won't. Not with that move, you won't. So it's interesting, because like I said, I went to Germany actually years ago, Euronymous. I was at the Wacken Festival. And someone came up to me at like first week I was there and started speaking loads of random German to me, and I was dumb enough to go up to reply, "Sorry, I don't speak English." At the Wacken Festival in Germany being spoken by German, I'm sorry I don't speak English. If I wanted to prove that I was any more of a dumb Englishman in my life, that was the way to do it.
How are you? Am I any different?
Oh, he's doing this again. Ah, that's helpful. That's very helpful indeed. My medical tool. Oh. You had to, didn't you, Bahamut? You had to bring that up. I mean, don't get me wrong, it is one of my more silly ideas, it must be said. But to be fair, you know, I stuck to it. I'd reached that point where I thought, nope, I've already decided on my canon. My canon is now confirmed. Bebe is the German, and that's the way it's going to be. And it was amusing. So that fight was kind of cool, but at the same time the bat move was just so annoying. Nice to see an old enemy return though, and oh wow, a lot of experience and a lot of money. I mean, I can't complain at that. That's amazing. Mazionga, Electric Drain, and he's learned Allure, Neural Shock, Poison Mist, Null Nerve. Argeo has now learned Marin Karin. And Roland's even learned more. He's learned Bloodbath, Demon Rage. Roland held something out. Data, huh? Then is there any difference between the subjects and myself? Got a hero ration. Not the best payout, but I'll take it. It could have been worse, I suppose. Meanwhile, Argila, do a Madeira answer as well, yeah. Thank you very much. Go on, touch the strange flower-like object, and we've received a Soma. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, please. I am more than happy with that. Yes, Bahamut, Mitsuru is back. The Marin Karin spam is on.
What's the dealie, yo? That brings you here, ho? We fizzy figured out you'd be around sooner or later. That was bound to happen. Ho hizzle, ho! You know why? Do I? You know why? Do I? This is the afterlife, ho, and now it's after yo's. Afterlife, ho, after death, yo. Why's that? Afterlife, ho, after death, yo. What's that, ho? How long are we gonna be, yo?
I mean, the Jack brothers have always been somewhat fun-loving, but they do take the mix sometimes. Ah, late night shift, ooh. Euronymous, better you than me, man. I did many European evening night shifts all in the university years. It was hell. Fingers crossed it goes better for you. Enjoy, well, I say enjoy your evening. Can you really enjoy it? I'm not so sure. Hopefully it goes nice and smooth for you. The Hope Diamond. Nice. Looks like there's... Oh, there's another save point. Hallelujah. That's what it looks like, yes, from the main story, Bahamut. If you're a bit behind and you... Let's say the scene in the end of the last stream we did for Digital Devil Saga last week was the most anime thing in the world in terms of that. It was crazy. So now let's take a look at the downloading data we've got. Right, so you can get physical attack skills, but it's 600,000. You learn some great moves from it, don't get me wrong, but it's very, very hardcore. Then we've got Ailment, which is 100,000, but yeah, we need the Null Panic and the Null Poison. We need that. Gale, I want you to keep learning that because, yeah, Zeodyne, Jupiter's Fury, that's not the interest, it's the Resist Lightning I want him to have. I want him to resist his element. And then back this way. Yep, still equipped, so that's fine. As for you, I've got to decide on what to give you because you've just learned that. Fatal Hunt skills. Yes, we'll learn that actually. So we will very quickly save our data, as in our main game data rather than our soul data, and then we'll get things going. And yet we're fully charged up, so that's good news. Ah, so we're going over the... Ooh. Is this the Amala network? Oh. Oh, it's 4. Yeah, this is fair. That was really fair. I approve of that. Never mind. You can have one of those hero rations for now. Now, if it's likely to be weak to wind... No, it's not. How's it not weak to wind? There's electricity. I haven't actually seen any of the Goodwood Festival Speed, no, but it certainly sounds... I've seen a couple of like videos that have been recommended to me, but I've not actually had the chance to check them out. Oh, damn it. Yep, Jupiter's Fury. Sailor Jupiter did not win this one, has to be said. Thank you, I'll have that.
Stupid Starlight! RNG again!
Still got to consume 2 4s, and that's put me right up there. Learn Centrifuge, Stun Wave, Null Panic, and Null Poison. So just quickly go back through here so I can use the save point, and that will allow me to be able to change the skills for Seraph. But yeah, say Goodwood Festival Speed, Joe, it's always been quite interesting because some of the things that turn up there are bonkers. I remember that year that the someone turned up with like a G-Reg 4 Transit van, but it had like 2 Jaguar XJ220 engines in it. It was one of the fastest things in the world, which just made me laugh. Right, okay, and then this one. Yeah, Null Charm. That's the one I want. It has Fatal Charm, Poison Rain, Void Ailments. Ooh, Void Ailment. If that does what I think it does, that'll be amazing. Basically, be able to make it so all ailments, you can just stop them at every turn. They won't be able to take you with a status move. That could be incredibly useful for fighting off the Liliths. Make it so that their turns get lost every turn. That'd be brilliant. So into the void we go, once again. Ah, I see. This is an interesting dungeon, to say the least. I kind of like it. It's an interesting idea. The Chrome and Red McLaren, that's the classic colours, it has to be said. And we've got 4 again. Apparently we've got the initiative. Okay, that could come in handy. Right, if that's the case... Nope, Earth's not a weakness either. Try Ice. Or maybe they just made it so that they don't have a weakness. There was an old jag who lost the wheel. Oh, it landed in the public. Oh, that's not good at all. We don't want that. We don't want to see members of the public affected by flying tyres. That's a dreadful thing. We don't want that at all. But yes, for those who are wondering what Joe means by referring to the Jag, that's for my Gran Turismo 4 streams, where I'm currently driving a Jag in the classic car Le Mans series, the 1,000 miles. On Sunday evening, we're going to be taking to the streets of Monte Carlo for a 99-lap race. That's going to be very grueling. Right, head to tail. We can either go right or left. Let's go into a fight. It's Mitra. Right, okay, so you like to use wind attacks. I get the feeling he might be weak to fire, because he often uses ice as well. No, he's not weak to that. Repel force. And yeah, definitely. Oh, 2 were hit. Oh, that's horrible. That's really not good. I'm very sorry to hear that happen. I hope they're okay. They null physical, gun, expel, death. Their weakness is ailments. Right, well, this is where we might have to flee the battlefield here on this one. I might have to flee this fight because its weakness is ailments and I don't have them to hand. That's frustrating. Say it's interesting how many resistances they're giving some of the enemies in this game. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I do think some of the resistances are not well balanced at all. Having all that magic, loads of resistance, and then the only thing that affects them is status changes. That's pretty crazy, to be honest. So, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. That's right, people. Mitsuru is coming back. We are Marin Karin in this baby. Actually, no, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm not going to Marin Karin it. I'm going to do one better. I'm going to use a law, which attacks all. Because if there's more than one of them, I'll be able to take advantage. Oh, what the hell? What is a child of man doing wandering around up here? Wait, you are no longer human. The blood of battle is warming in my veins. I have no choice but to challenge you. I hereby order you to fight. Prove your mettle, curious mortal. Interesting. Okay, now because they've challenged us, does that mean their weakness will no longer be a weakness? Let's find out. Well, it hit and it was a weakness, so we'll try that again. Because it got us a press term. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, damn it. Although having said that, I'm going to very quickly try the other way, just in case it goes to like any items or anything. Just out of morbid curiosity, I want to see what's over here. Oh, hello! We have a load of items. 2 MP data, a star sapphire, and a fight, because of course we've got a fight. Right, Pterodyne. And then a Zondyne. Sorry, 4, not this time. Yeah, you level up for Gale. Gale's body is overflowing with power. He recovered HP. Excellent. Olive branch. Oh, it's a plant I can sell. Excellent. I can offer him an olive branch. Oh, we got a fight. Oh, it's this guy against Kingu. And we're either charmed or poisoned. So that's kind of messed things up for us, really. And we won't be able to retreat. At least I don't think we will. Oh, wait. No, we can. Oh. Okay. That's fair. I don't mind. What are the best attacks we can do in this game? It depends. I would say I've not really got them all unlocked, Joe. So it's a bit difficult for me to give a concrete answer. But usually, you find that if you have any of the almighty moves, like for instance, Seraph has a skill, which is up here, called Reincarnate, which is mega almighty damage, really high damage, but it's also very costly. And there's certain physical attacks. I would say that it seems, the entire party took damage. So we've got some good and we've got some bad here, people. Why is she not healed? Why has she not been healed? Why did it not heal her? A dead end? What's the dead end? Okay, I don't see dead end. What the hell is dead end? No, it's not one of those. So, is it a type of ammo? Oh, it is. Oh, wow. And you get stone. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. I wonder what it was. I'm like, what the hell's dead end? Oh, another fight. This time it's Palosafina and Thor. Oh, this could be a problem. That went better than I thought it would. That went a lot better than I expected. Right. I've got a strategy here. My strategy is to get rid of Thor. And then fingers crossed. We got rid of one of them, which is nice. And we'll try again. Bye-bye. That was good. That was very, very helpful indeed. So this room is a dangerous room. We're getting some really good stuff here and some bad stuff. Oh, this could be a problem. The main reason, actually, is more because of the types of enemies we're fighting. It's the types of enemies that are the issue. But I'm going to try a lure. Yeah, because they're both weak to it. The idea here is to try and keep him, well, kind of locked. Well, not totally locked. He's strong against all magic, but not strong enough. So it's quite a fascinating approach, this, to say the least. I'll do. That's fine. Okay, next. There's more to come. Quick state save, and then let's see what we get here. Oh, damage. Right, okay, well if that's just damage, I'm not even going to bother opening it. Ah, we've got, what are they called? Barong. If that's your weakness, it's going to hit you. Got two of you taken out, that's helpful. Spyglass. And they are weak to death, charm and panic. Ah, right, okay. I'm gonna quickly state save just in case this goes wrong. It's not normal, no, it happens now and again. What? Not a single person was hit? Right, so much for being weak to death. They're not weak to it at all. What a load of nonsense. What a load of lies. They're not weak to death. Yep, see, I got them to attack themselves because I charmed them. Well, one of them finally hit the dust. Let's try it again. Later. Caused an attack mirror at least, that's good. I like that. Right, okay. Magic, vitality, twice. Yay, and we're fully healed. Awesome. Good. This is great. Yeah, nah, if you're going to just give me damage, I'm not going to open you. And that got me a Soma. So, aside from 2 that give us damage and a few fights... Right, I'm going to try this again. The only thing is I got the feeling that the one in the middle, that Athena's going to be blocking it. Yeah, I was right. It's just going to cut our turns. Nice one. So the challenge in this game now is that the enemies are coming in formations where it's really difficult to know exactly what pattern you're getting, because the patterns of the enemies means that they're almost protected against their weaknesses, because one of them like repels or nulls it, depriving you of press turns. And don't get me wrong, that's what makes the press turn mechanics so fascinating. Whereas if you attack someone and you hit their strength... Yeah, it basically what shield means, Joe, is it means that they're immune to that element. It's not like guaranteed survival, but it means that they don't take as much damage. And if your enemy nulls, repels, or drains your attack, you lose turns. And it's the same for them as well if they do it to you. That's why it's called the press turn mechanic. Now with this, I don't want to fight 3 of these. One of them's a pain in the backside enough. Oh, we've got another item here. Let's see what's in it. Ah, this time we're in luck. We've got some good stats. The good thing is I can use all my datas at any time I want. Right, because we've got the initiative, I'm going to give this battle a try. Oh, so much for the weakness. That's one of the things I hate, when it says their weakness is this and it doesn't hit them. At least that time it did hit, so I'm not complaining too much. Yep, that's right. Cost your team your press turns. He's still charmed. I'm quite impressed. I'm surprised that it's lasted more than one turn. Normally that status effect wears off for the enemy quite quickly. So I'm kind of happy with the way that ended up in the end. We had to go double down on the allure, but it worked. That could have been much, much worse. Oh right, this takes us somewhere. But the key question is where? Where does it take us? I don't know. Try it again, because I want to get rid of one of them. One of them's weak to it. Yeah, you see it's the weakness. It's high odds. I always find the instant kill moves to not be as equal as they should be, but what can you do? Right, the enemy's frightened, are they? No fear this time. That's not a word, but that is. Ah, there we go. Third time's a charm. And he even took out the one who doesn't have a weakness to it, so I don't quite get it. So where does this take us? Oh, to some treasure. And it's another olive branch. That's cool. That was worth coming for. Next time I get to a large save point, I'm actually going to use the teleport function and sell some stuff back at the mart. But I've been holding on to my money because it's the only way to get the mantra, because you have to pay to download. It's almost like, in many ways, it's almost like on-demand services. You have to pay if you want to view it. And that's not ideal. Gone for the one who's weak to it, that makes sense. Yeah, we're in trouble now. Or maybe we're not. For some reason we got away with that. I don't know why. I'm not complaining. Well, this time, unless I get at least 2 of these free, I'm reloading. Oh, I got the 2 I wasn't expecting to get. That's a bit surprising. Right, do us a favour and discharm that guy, because I do not want any more of that. Thank you, that'll do, nicely. If you go for electric drain. Thank you, that's good. Pass your turns. I'm going to try that again. Brilliant. Yeah, we're getting there. Slowly but surely. Yeah, I'm aware of the halving and the doubling chances I get that battle mode, but it seems that the odds for the player are far lower than for the AI, and I've always found that a problem, because again, especially when it's an enemy's only weakness, I've never been a fan of the only weakness is one that you have a chance of hitting. I've never been a fan of that. It always annoys me. So if you want to be able to take advantage in battle, you have to like play roulette. And it doesn't so it's why I liked how in some games later they actually included actual dark and light magic attacks, so you could actually take advantage of the weaknesses. Because I always thought when it was like your weakness was Mudo, well, as I say, it's a complete crapshoot as to whether you're going to be able to get any hits or not. And I've always found that very frustrating as a player. But I'd say it's cool, because at least, you know... Oh, right, we're in damage mode. We're in we can't keep the power under control mode. I'll just have you try, and if you need to, I'll reload it. Not this time. I know that in a lot of the SMT games they have something called level scaling, where if you're a lower level than your opponents, you'll struggle to do damage and struggle to land hits, whereas if you're way over level, they'll have the same problem. That was particularly noticeable in Shin Megami Tensei 5. In Shin Megami Tensei 5, the level scaling was so broken. The level scaling in Shin Megami Tensei 5 was absolutely crackers. Some of the stuff that you could end up doing in that was absolutely unreal. I'm going to take a gamble here. Yes. That worked very much in my favour. You say you always favour Rakakaja, but Rakakaja raises defence instead of Sukakaja, which raises attack. Is that what you mean? Or would you rather go for Sukakaja in order to be able to raise the actual attack chances? I'm pretty sure this is going to be blocked. It's why I don't want to do it. Yeah, no. If one of them is going to have if one of them is going to null it, it's going to hit the ones who are weak to it. And I will quite happily reload spam until I get what I want. Yeah, so low-level demon special skill can cripple the DLC sometimes. It's crazy. I've seen that myself. Some of the enemies you can absolutely dominate using low-level demons, and I never understood why. Right, there he goes. Now he's done. Right, okay, memo to me. I'm definitely going to use be using Electric Drain in a moment. Just in case you decide to use it, you're going to heal us. So this is why I want him to learn his lightning move. Oh, what the hell? State change. Back on your feet and kill him now. Fuck off. Pulling a bullshit almighty move out of nowhere. I'll show you balanced. See, when you've got an enemy that's already got all those resistances, they shouldn't have moves like that. It's not balanced. That's the thing I expect from a boss, not from a regular enemy. That's the thing I don't like about that. It's not balanced for a regular enemy. It'd be fine if it was a boss, but it's not a boss. Okay, kill the one who's not weak to it, but don't kill the one who is. I say about me, yeah, the shield moves are great that they cover the entire party. The only problem is the same can also be said for the enemies, because the enemies can do the same thing. The enemies have access to exactly the same benefit, so it's really frustrating if they constantly do it. Right, well, this is where lightning's definitely going to be useful. That's fine. Give us our healing back. Right, I'm consuming you. Thank you. Yeah, I've had that happen to me, Bahamut, when I was doing my test stream for Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga 1, when I was testing my new high-quality version of the video. Exactly the same thing happened. Put my party to sleep, use calm death, total party kill, complete RNG. Now, luckily, I'd say because it was an old save, it didn't really matter. But it could have been a major problem. So I just felt something go through my foot for a second. And turns out it was like, you know, minor splinter. But I'm like, what the? You know what I mean? Nothing major. So that's why I briefly went off mic. Apologies for the distorted sound there, people. I want to see what happens by going down this route. Aha. Malachite? What's malachite? Ah, so it enhances the karma ring. That's cool. Because I can't be bothered. Purely because he blocks death in the middle when it's their weaknesses. I was like, nope, I'm gonna go this way. Now we will be able to go through this door. Right, we've got the initiative. I'm hoping I can once again profit from Thor's AI. Not get anyone weak to that move, so that's useful. There we go, thank you, that's what I wanted. I'm gonna just do a quick state save. I'm gonna gamble on this, and it worked. Ah, this one goes around the corner. It's an interesting dungeon, this, to say the least. A very interesting dungeon. Oh, it's Gurum and Kala.
What am I doing here? I was a crabble in the brutes, but I was also born Gurum and Kala. No, I'm a knight on a crusade. There's too much solar data here. I can't maintain myself. I need to eliminate unnecessary data. Yeah, that'll work. Unnecessary solar data like you!
And it's 2 Gurum and Kalas. So I'm going to try, first of all, with an allure. That's a fantastic start. You say this game takes the weirdness award, hey Bahamut. Yeah, that went alright. Well, it's because the enemies, Joe, are based on actual, like, demons of mythology and religion. So, like, Gurum and Kala, for example, is a demon from, I believe it's from Sri Lankan law. At least I think it is. Then you've got Arda, which is the form that Seraph has in battle. That's based on the Hindu fusion of Shiva and Parvati. You've also got many other demons, many of the personas. Like my favourite demon slash persona, Alice, is based on the story from Alice in Wonderland, except that instead of her just going down the rabbit hole to find out what's going on down in Wonderland, She instead was driven insane by magic power that possessed her when she died. And that's why she asked people to die for her. Because basically she wants people to join her in the afterlife. Well, at least that's one of her backstories. The other one's a little more odd, and I don't really want to. It has undertones, which makes people potentially uncomfortable, shall we say? That's the best way to describe it. For those who know the the Shin Megami Tensei storylines, you'll know what I'm on about. Count Black and Count Red. That's all I'm going to say. Yeah, the environments are very unusual here in Digital Devil Saga, it must be said. Have I gone back the way I've come? Is that what's happened here? No, I haven't. Oh, it's Samael. Have I still got Void Death equipped? If I've still got Void Death, then I've got a chance here. I'm going to pass for a second. Oh. Never mind. I never even had to worry about Void Death. Oh, what the hell? Damn it. As you say, Bahamut, yeah, anticlimactic. Got lucky with the ice freeze, and that was the end of it. Ah, right, so I'm on the other side of this window now. That could be interesting. Where's this going to take us? Say, we've got quite far into this dungeon. After that early onslaught of grind, which was unintentional, by the way, so I do apologise for how slow the initial part of the stream was. The initial part of the stream was not very fast. Right, this looks like a more climatic area. That's better. If you're going to get the first attack, I'm going to be making sure I can do it my way. Right, you're almost done for the week, are you now, Avian? Oh, that's fantastic. Catching up on work is always good if you can get it out of the way. I was like that. You're not wrong, actually. I would love to try and pronounce your name, but I've literally no idea how to pronounce that. Kotrikrik or something, I don't know. Seeing 4 as a random encounter, it is a bit strange, isn't it? But then again, it was like that in Persona 4 and Persona 5, wasn't it? Towards certain points of the game. It's like, even in Shin Megami Tensei 5. Right, we've got a save point. So that at least is helpful. Because I get the feeling we're going to be near a boss here, so I might actually do something as a precaution now, which could be helpful. And that is to go into my items and take advantage of these. Right, I'm going to go with speed. You are going to go with vitality. You are going to go with magic. Worst case scenario is I've used them and I don't need to. Best case scenario is I've got myself fully restored before we find ourselves at a boss fight. So, here we go. What have we got? No, not this lineup again. Fortuitously, we get the first strike this time. So, let's see if the murder bomb will work again. Murder rocks. There's 2 enemies weak to dark here. Right, yeah, no, that's good. I'm fine with that. That works perfect. That did not. That's frustrating. Ooh, that's one mean attack, that, isn't it? That's a mean strike. Oh no. Oh, never mind. That he actually missed his chance then. It's rare to see 2 magic attacks fail in one fight. Oh, right. In that case, then. Right, back here quickly because there's a place where I can get the skulls back again. It was a mean strike, but to be fair, I must say, Avian, some of the moves in Shin Megami Tensei can be a meme all by themselves. You only have to look up Matador meme to see the memes of him and his legendary Red Capote move, and some of the memes for that are hilarious. It's like, no, you can't keep your evasion to maximum. I can't hit you. It's cheap. It's not fun at all. Red Capote go boo. Yeah, all those kind of things. It's quite funny. Void physical. Now that could be useful. So I've now got a reason to complete the Fatal Hunt ones. Well, Zargil has just done one now. Oh god, the Marin Karin memes, yes. Mitsuru Marin Karin. Run a search for that on Google Image Search. The matches you get are brilliant. They are timeless. Seeing the Persona 5 command options with everyone saying Marin Karin, for example. Or, of course, the Mitsuru, please, I'm in desperate need of healing. Marin Karin. Guess I'll die. You know, so all those kind of memes, they're brilliant. There's another thing about the Megaton community. They know how to make fun of adversity, it has to be said. I think you have to. To play a Megaton game, you have to kind of like suffering in some way. Tom there earlier saying this is bollocks, and I'm like, wait a second, I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei. What did I expect? You know what I mean? Right, chance here. We're gonna go for the murder rock. Great start. Can get behind that for sure. Try again. Okay, well, let's try again. We've got 2 more shots. It's their weakness. It's the one real shot I've got. Excellent. Right, what boss have we got this time? A strange presence can be felt beyond the door. Enter. Let's go for it. Oh, it's this guy!
Ugh, how nice you came all this way, so I could devour you.
Right, I'm not sure what moves he's going to go for. Is he going to go for physicals or is he going to go for anything else? I'm not sure. It's unlikely to be force, so instead I'm going to try Bufu Dying to start him off. And that was a bad call because he shields it. Gate of Hell. Right, this guy's physical. Right, that's annoying. So, the question is, do we have any other moves that could work? That could come in handy if I was in a position to avoid physical. Yes, have I got any moves that'll let me do that, actually? Nah, I don't. That's frustrating. Right. I'm gonna try Zandine just to see. Nope, that's a shield as well. Is this basically where all magic attacks don't hit? Is that what this is about? Because if that's the case, then that's going to be really, really annoying. Ah, no worries. You're going to enjoy your dinner, mate. Have a cracking night and enjoy. Take it easy. Right, let's use a medical tool for now. Right, I'm going to try. Because again, this will tell me a lot more. If it turns out you need physical moves, this could be a real irritation. Right, lightning hits him. I suck the life out of you. What the hell? Right. This makes me wonder if different... Yeah, you can attack different parts. Right. This could be really annoying. I think it's one of those where it's alternating weaknesses. No. Nope. Nope. Right, that's your weakness. So at least I've identified that. That's a good start. And that's a weakness too. So there's nothing I can do. As I say, there's very little I can do while that happens. So I can't heal him, so there's not much I can do here. No, I can't take it anymore. Come on back. He's going for power charge. Okay, this is where we need... This is where Void Physical would have really come in handy. But I don't have Void Physical. So instead... I don't know, this hit him. Wasn't exactly going to kill him, but still hit. There's no point passing, so... Okay, it's a pity I don't have like a physical wall. It'd be nice if I did, but I don't. I have a firebomb. Ah, so you can still hit the head. Right. That wasn't as powerful as I thought it was going to be. Right. I know that lightning. Try it on the body. That hits it. What about on the head? Right, so the head's shielded from it. Okay. Ah, you've gone for Rakunda now that we've done that, have you? There's not much we can do. I can't really do anything about it. But the body appears to be in trouble. Right. Nice, they missed completely. So, unfortunately, I don't think there's anything I can do. I don't think you can heal them when they're in that mode, and there's nothing you can do. Yeah, so I mean, I can't heal him. There's nothing I can do. I'm literally going to have to let him die. There's nothing I can do. Oh, maybe not. I got away with that. I got lucky.
Gah! My body!
Ah, okay. Well, if you're going to use Decarja, I'll happily use Rakakarja and bring them back to play. That's not a problem. I'm pretty sure that he voids that move. Oh, he voids Pterodine as well. Okay, and then we want another medical tool. Get ourselves up to maximum health. Ah, so you like to use Meziodine, do you? Okay, I can work with that. That's fine. I can work with that all day. Right. Do you block earth? Yes, you do. Do you block fire? Yes, you do. In that case, then, I will raise my defense for now. And that's your weakness. Excellent. Okay. And I'll choose Rakakarja again. Right, limits reached. Okay. Thank you. Keep doing that. That's fine by me. Because now we got him in a position where we can take full advantage. And now he's going for rage. Oh, now he's healing himself. And this time I didn't cast the electric drain. That was my fault. I should have done that, but I didn't. But the good thing is, we're now in a position to keep pummeling away. And there he goes. Getting the weaknesses figured out for the numerous parts made that quite an interesting boss fight. But the good thing is, look at that. So Gale's now learned Zeodine, Jupiter's Fury, and Electric Amp. Meanwhile, Vitality, Speed, and Magic.
This is a perfect example that all things are formed of data.
Got a Chakra Pot, which is cool. And then his magic increased.
Perhaps this will come in handy.
Medical gear, yes, that will come in handy. That will come in serious handy. I'm very happy about that. Yep, you're quite correct, Joe. Exactly, nice amount of experience from that fight. Absolutely beautiful. Strange object hovers in the air. Yes, it does. And we got an olive branch. We've got loads of them to sell now. I say I'm waiting to get to the next period where I can cross over, you know. But I need to get the big save point. Right, there's nothing back this way. So let's go this way instead. Oh. Beyond that seal, your Atma power will be suppressed. As long as you are inside, you will be unable to transform during battle. Proceed, Seraph. Right, so apparently we can't... When we go beyond this area, we won't be able to transform. Well, that sounds incredibly annoying, to say the least. And because of that, I think that is going to be a good point for us to essentially look at wrapping up for tonight. But before we do, I'm going to very quickly go to the surface of the sun. I've just saved my game. I'll do a quick state save just in case. Because what I want to do is I want to find out how much money these olive branches go for. So we're back on the main overworld here. Talk to Johnny's shop, the Solidator. So, let's go to sell item. And in terms of these things then, so the olive branches, they go for $192,000. I will happily sell those to you. Meanwhile, the Manjusaka goes for $112,000. I've got 2 of those. And then we have a Jasmine too. So look at that. I've just practically doubled my money in a couple of minutes. How awesome is that? So yes, we've got very, very deep into the surface of the sun, and the cut-off point is useful because it means I've also got the chance to maybe do some extra grinding to get even stronger before the next stream happens. Now, for Digital Double Saga, that means we are going to be back next week. Now, the next stream we've got coming up, of course, is on Sunday evening. That's going to be at 8 PM BST, when I will be picking up the next part of Gran Turismo 4, where we will be taking our Jag to Monte Carlo and getting ourselves some classic Le Mans racing going around the streets of the Principality. And then there'll be a couple of nights off because I'm in the office Monday, Tuesday, so after that over Wednesday we're back with Wild Arms 2. Keep an eye on the schedule. Well, until then, thank you all very, very much for watching. And I hate charm status.